And this is EFM, the resource center for all conversations on entrepreneurship in action. My name is Yuan, and welcome to Beyond Borders, a series in collaboration with E3 Hubs for eBizStart 2021, a platform to create business opportunities. Living up to its theme this year, eBizStart 2021, where true globalization begins. Today, I get to speak to Debbie Lim, CEO of Bumi Teras Resources Sdn Bhd, and with their latest very exciting product, Clinians, and I'm going to let her talk about it. But first, welcome, Debbie. How are you?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Miss Low. If you don't mind, I address you.
Just call me Yuan. It's all good.
Yuan.
Just call me
Okay.
Yuan.
Okay.
Yes.
Yuan. Okay. Yuan, thanks for inviting our company to participate these programs. And of course, we are very happy and blessed to get through this from E3 Hubs as well. And my name is Debbie Lim. You may address me as Debbie Lim, the CEO of Clinians by Bumi Teras Resources Sdn Bhd. Yeah.
So what is Clinians? Tell us. I've seen some of it on the website and I thought it's really exciting. Is it only based in Penang? Are you only doing it from Penang right now, or is it good enough to go nationwide?
Actually, let me just brief through some of our company history. Actually, the idea of this Clinians was just kickstart like back in 2019. Our main nature of business back in 1990s is actually mostly catering cleaning services in Penang base. So it was established by my mother. It's actually a family-owned business. And back then, the cleaning service is a breakthrough for us as well, because we are the first who innovated this what we call hourly cleaning services to be support on the community in Penang Island itself. So from there onwards, it becomes like a brand name. People won't address us as Bumi Teras Resources. I would say that it's because the name is a little bit difficult to remember. So at the end of the day, because my mom's name is unique enough, by the name of Baby Goh. So
Mdm Baby Goh. Yes.
Yeah. So whenever they mention back in 1990s until up to today, people will mention Baby Goh's cleaner. So it becomes like a household brand name for our Penang Island itself. So of course, the upcoming, like Yuan mentioned just now, Clinians, and is actually a very excited, innovative and initiative project for us. It is because Clinians is like we expand this what we call the service is actually more to CSR initiatives. Back in 2019, that is our idea, because we know that we already have a strong foundation for the past 20 years. So we wanted to do something back to the society. So that is why Clinians is being formed. So to expand this meaning of Clinians, right, is actually, we call it, you can call it like the cleaning companion, or your cleaning minions, or like a cleaning unions for us. So this Clinians platform was actually is to serve the what we call the B40 group friendly kind of people. So that's why we have this Clinians projects initiative for our company. Yeah.
So what is Clinians going to be able to do? It's going to make it a lot more convenient for people to order or to plan the way they want their assets to be clean, right?
Yeah, actually, this Clinians is a mobile apps kind of service, like just now Ben mentioned. And yeah, indeed, we are the first in Penang who launched this. And of course, these apps initially is like we only focus on hourly cleaning services. So we wanted to hire the B40 group just to participate in as part of our crew members, and as when there is what we call demands, then they can book and go for cleaning. And of course, just now you mentioned about ask a question about do we intend to expand further? That would be our initiative, our idea. We wanted to do that, but of course, we wanted to start from our home base to form up our foundation. You see, so only from there, of course, when it comes to expansion, we look forward for Malaysia or more partnership on that part. we really look forward for that. But of course, for a start, we need to put our base firm. Then only we can go further, and we will see how the future will be. Yeah.
So having been in the business for a long time, I think you mentioned earlier since the 90s, and your mom has become a household name.
Right.
What are some of the challenges that you could share with us so that, new entrepreneurs or startups who are looking at the space can understand some of the pain points and challenges and maybe collaborate with you, which is what which is what eBizStart 2021 is all about anyway, creating that opportunities for more people to come together. So what are some of the challenges that, that has moved, that has been different since the 90s till today?
Of course, the demand, first thing, the change of demands will be consumer, okay, and then the consumer behavior as well. They prefer flexibility. And of course, another change that we see back in 90s until now is actually the technology part. People, I would say the consumers start to get used to all the mobile apps, easy, flexible, make it like, as we wanted, we can just use our mobile phone just to connect. So that is the great change in there. And actually for us, when we wanted to leap forward, it is kind of a struggling that time because it required what we call financial support as well. We have to have a very proper, well-planned kind of cash flow, because mobile apps is back then it's not cheap. It's only lately that we found out that due to the high demands and all the technology changes, the behavior changes, so that's why the cost of getting the apps is actually lower a little bit. So that's why that is actually kind of a challenge for us when we wanted to totally what we call it, because cleaning services back in 1990s is like more to hands-on, layman term kind of business. What do you call that? Yeah. Then, but for now, due to the technology change, we need to switch from our existing authentic business mindset to more technology-based kind of mindset. So that is actually kind of a challenge for us right now. And of course, the second challenge that I will highlight, it will be the new norms. The new norms, because people will start to, we can see that the new SOP of maintaining the cleanliness in the households is important. But yet again, because of the COVID threat, many will stay put, whereby they are so afraid, to approach by strangers, because all the cleaners that we hired, right? Of course, definitely we will do a background search and all those. But at the end of the day, for a person who we wouldn't know where they have been exposed to, go to your place and do the cleaning. So that is a threat, not a threat, I would say a challenge for us when we wanted to open up to the public. And of course, the third challenge right now due to the pandemic, right, is where we have this low turnout, because we can't have event, we can't have a mass what we call like workshops, all those, and there's a lot of what we call on that part the challenge on that. So the new norms, yeah, we are having this. We are trying many ways, even from press media printing, even brochures. Yes, the offline and online, all social media we have tried, and the turnout is a little bit what we call not so favorable. Yeah.
So I guess it is difficult time for many. And yeah, we will continue to find our ways around until we hit the answer to most of the issues that we're dealing with or the challenges that we're dealing with. Offices aren't opening fast enough. And I'm quite sure that, having somebody into their premise is like you said, will be will create questions. So therefore, they're a little bit more. Maybe from 5 times a week now, it's cut down to 2 times, for example. But they do expect a lot more in terms of sanitation, right? They will expect a lot more that you'll be able to do to the cleanliness level, the sanitation level of ensuring all germs and bacteria and viruses are dead, right?
Yes, correct. More, I would say like more skepticals already, right? The mindset, the mindset will be different. And of course, but for those that we hired, of course, we will go through workshop with them and we will guide them through all the main SOPs, our company SOPs, and all those. Then only we will build the trust. Of course, those trusts that we have established for the past 20 years, many of the customers actually trusted us quite well. Yeah.
How about using machines? I know you still probably need people to, manage those machines, but what about using machines to replace one of your challenge, which is to find cleaners to come in now because of the environment?
At the end of the day, I would say that machine will not do a great job as human being. Certain tasks it will not be replaced. Okay, such as like we know that a few friends of mine is sending me, oh, I have bought this robot clean. It can, they have a mapping and so on. But I mean, this is own personal interest on that part. But then, of course, I told them, but certain things like ironing of clothes, certain hidden edges. Let's say, how about those higher area like windows? All those you still need human to do the cleaning part. Yeah, you need because of course I know that some certain edges, if you just use the robot, automatically just run through our dining living hall, but it won't have the purpose of really go hard work and go do the mopping. Yeah, still lack of some of the cleanliness.
So it's still surface level, it's not deep yet, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's not a deep cleaning, but even though when we are having because our past 20 years, this what we call the cleaning services that we support our Penang people, right, is more to using foreign workers. You see, so but now, of course, as I mentioned, Clinians is actually a CSR initiatives. So that's why we open up to our local community. And of course, with the impact of this COVID, right, many of us are actually facing kind of, retrenchment and so on. So we are open up the spots for all who is, fit and healthy from our legal age of Malaysian. Yeah.
Well, if you are looking for a gig, perhaps now is a good time to join Clinians. And if you're looking to have a cleaner space to be in, Clinion is also an answer for you. So I wish you all the best, Debbie, and I'm sure I'll see you at the eBizStart 2021. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you will be doing at eBizStart 2021?
I probably in eBizStart we will be looking forward for expanding in is some kind of work together kind of collaborations to see how we can further improve our mobile apps. Because our mobile apps right now is not only focused on one cleaning services support. We are looking into like elderly assist, nanny service, sanitizing service, and of course, we look forward our big picture into like one-stop center place to get on-demand kind of service. Yeah.
Wow, so, what a great vision! I look forward to that.
Yeah, it's kind of what we call the elderly assist, sanitizing, nanny service. Those are in our blueprint. Yeah. So
I really look forward then.
Yeah, we look forward for more ideas, for more expansion and of course more collaboration that we can look forward and we can look together and to grow this idea out.
There you have it, Debbie. So please make sure you do hook up with her on the upcoming eBizStart 2021. Thank you very much and see you again.
Okay, see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.